Alright, what's going on everybody? Raithirn here, bringing you some World of Warships Legends. This is the console version of World of Warships. Obviously it's in pre-release, so I figured I'd give you this little thing to read real quick. I was never really huge into World of Warships, but it's out on console, and I figured why not give it a shot. I heard about this from the Mighty Jingles, and I was playing a lot of the World of Tanks Mercenaries before. I've started picking that up again recently, as you guys know. But welcome to World of Warships Legends. Begin by battling against the AI. Each level unlocks different game features, battle types, upgrades, and more. Alright. So it looks like they're giving a 1.5 bonus at the moment. They've got the British, the Japanese, and the Americans. Let's take a look. We got headquarters, we got play, and we got the store. Let's see what's sitting around in the store. Free one-time offers, the thank you, the basic container. And this is 15% off. Ultimate edition. I'm not gonna put any money into this, honestly. At least not yet. Doubloons, containers. I'm assuming this is like customization options, premium account obviously, just to make things a little bit easier, less grindy. Oh, they've already got some premium ships out. Not much, but a few at least. And credits and gold and boosters. Okay. Well, while we're here, since we have to battle some AI, let's see what they give you just for doing this. 100,000 silver, 1 day of premium. Common booster for naval expertise. I don't know if that's for ships or captains. Credit booster, command. Okay, so there's the commander one. General, battle propensity. Okay. Camouflage. 10 different types. 10 of each type of camouflage. Which, as you can see, they do different abilities and stuff. So that's neat. Let's see. Yeah, well, we will redeem that real quick. So that's nice that they give you that. And let's see what's in the basic container. Holds goods that will help you progress on your naval journey. And that's going to give us... I guess it just gave us a container. Is it in here? No? Social settings, logs. Okay. Let's see. I thought they'd have like a tech tree or something. You know? It's probably not unlocked yet, that's why. We'll start off with the American ships. They're usually generally the better all-around thing, or types. I think I'd probably go with the Japanese as a main though, but I have no idea. Anyway, let's see how this goes. 30-second countdown, ready to battle, enter the battle. Alright, so this is World of Warships. It looks like we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9v9. Okay, so it's PvE. I don't know if this is technically environment, but all players versus AI, so that's interesting to know. So you got your high explosives. This chain A and B change your speed, which can be stopped, full backwards, quarter, half, 3/4, and full forwards. Alright. Okay, here it is telling you everything. The thing about this game that's different is when you turn, you kind of drift a little bit. So like you go full turn, and I let go, and then it has to straighten out. If you click the right stick, it zooms in. Moving circles represent your rotating guns and their reload times. Okay, so when they turn white, they can shoot. And when they're yellow, they're reloaded and turning to where they can shoot. Alright, the game looks pretty good, in my opinion. sectors in the center map represent the number of aimed guns. Okay, so when it splits up like that, I have 4 guns currently aiming in that direction. And they light up on the bottom there too, it looks like. So that's good to know.
Enemy force detected.
We got a guy out there. Zoom fire. Alright, so just like in World of Warships, you can single fire your guns, or if you double tap the fire button, you shoot all the guns that are currently aiming. So there's the one shot, and then if you double tap, there goes both. How much damage are we doing? 547? 693? Okay. That one needs to set on fire. Quick reloads. Check the mini-map to see where we're going. 7-second reloads? It's not too bad. Oh, it's cool that they, like, arc like that. Where are we about to collide with? Oh, iceberg. Just like the Titanic. So the thing with World of Warships that's different than World of Tanks is the damages are much higher, but the health pools are also ridiculously high. So obviously the guns that we're currently using are, you know, just your standard main battery guns. We're driving cruisers at the moment, so they don't really do that much. Torpedoes, I know, do a pretty decent amount of damage, as do, once you unlock aircraft carriers and stuff, the bombers and torpedo bombers do a pretty hefty amount of damage. I think it's like 2,000 up there, at least in like tier 4s and stuff. It's just the game blind, because that seems to be pretty high. The health chunking away seems to be like World of Tanks. I don't know how it's like on PC, but it seems to be pretty decent. The announcer has an interesting voice. I don't know what that just disabled. There was some sort of critical damage to the modular though. It looks like that's steering power. I'm guessing they just can't steer as well now. 4, gotta wait for my teammate to get out of the way. Alright. How many do we have left? 1 of us died, and 4 enemies remaining. I guess you can call out ships to attack, because this one's got a weird targeting on it. Both with, up at the top there, next to the timer, and also, like, over its symbol right there. Ooh, that's a little bit wanky right there. Alright, we're sitting at 9,000 HP. Just lost another teammate. Is he in our circle? Maybe that's why, because he's in our circle. I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do, but I like to wait to reload all my guns at one time. My turning's still not great. 1,000. I think that's a... There's like Citadel hits, which you have to hit a certain spot. I think you need to use AP rounds for that, but I'm not 100% sure. But then that'll do extra damage, so I think that's how I hit the 1,000 mark right there. But let's see, we received 8,762 credits and 1,550 experience. I think that's also with the times 1.5. Actually, 1.5 is a bit low, isn't it? Yeah, it's normally times 2. I'm assuming there's not that much going on then. 22,000 damage, 50 hits, 1 defend, 2 destroyed, 5 incapacitations, and I set them on fire 3 times. top of the team with 2 ships sunk. 2 ships sunk. These 2 somehow died and still got a 4th and 5th in our team. Kind of interesting there, but like they beat out a guy with 2 kills. Okay, let's just add friend. Okay, so you have to return to port from the personal results. So level up, we're now level 2. Ship upgrades and modifications. That's what I was looking for. So we can get an upgrade. Install price of 500. We're at 108.7 thousand. So it's got a +10 to fire range increasing, and the main battery fire range goes up by 0.8 kilometers. So we'll go ahead and purchase and install that. I guess we just go on from there. The ship's elite now, so... Oh, there we go. Loadout. Can't change any of this stuff, it looks like. Stats. Okay. Take it out for another battle. See where this falls. And we'll go from there. Probably ended after 2 battles, just to give you guys the ropes, give you my opinion on it. Right now it feels sort of like World of Tanks Mercenaries, which if you're a console player and enjoyed that game, this is probably worth checking out. Obviously it's, you know, not 100% done or anything, but you know, I think they put a lot of detail into this, and I can appreciate that. I think they have all the floorboards designed and everything. I don't know. I think it's a pretty neat game, in my opinion. So you can see all these like mini guns on the side, and it's looking like they're not for anything because I don't think I have a secondary gun. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll go. Blah, blah, blah. It's kind of weird that they explain this again, but I'll be thankful that they're thorough with it, I guess. Alright, so what do we got? A bunch of Albanese, so yeah. Most people seem to be going with the Americans. So maybe... Okay, so you can disable your voice channel in that menu too with the right and left triggers. It might be worth going with a different nation than the Americans then, if that's what people are going to be maining. Or maybe the Americans would be the better option because that's what people are going to be maining and they're going to want to see the ships. Who knows, you know? I do believe the Japanese destroyers are better, and the aircraft carriers are a little bit better earlier on, at least. If I had to guess, if it's going to be like World of Tanks Mercenaries, then at some point the, late game, tiers probably 6 through, maybe not, but tiers like 9, 10, up pretty high tiers are going to be more heavily suited towards the Americans. I probably don't even need to be zoomed in right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the game in the comments. If you want to see more of it, then let me know and I'll be more than happy to play more of this. I'm always up for playing some free games. Taking some hits. 337. Do they have the, no, they don't have the auto lock feature like they did for World of Tanks. Which makes sense. They don't have that in World of Warships either, but they have it in PC version of World of Tanks, I do believe. But it's the one nice and also not so nice thing about this is these games are very, very team-based. And so you it helps to work together and have communication with your team. Most people don't when it comes to consoles. You know, that's fair, fine, whatever. Do I take damage for this? No. You just kind of bounce off. So you can see like the different heights that you can go. Useful things to keep in mind. The one thing is when you're zoomed in, you won't really see any mountains and stuff that are in the way. You also have to lead your shots pretty heavily. So, like, I don't know if those are going to hit or not. Yeah, they would have, but just barely missed. What is my team doing? It looks like they're just going for kills. Which, you know, can't blame them for that against AI. Especially when it's a full team against 3, apparently. But, I find, because I was playing World of Warships Blitz a lot, which is the mobile version of World of Warships. And that game tends to you just run the clock most of the time. I think they should definitely up the timer for that, but it seems like with these, they give you plenty of time, at least for Tier 1 games. Took out a gun, took out some steering capabilities. Looks like we got one guy going for the cap. And the battle ended. I'm assuming he must have just gotten eliminated, so it seems like they cut the game pretty quickly. But 5,000 credits for that, 258 experience, so you can see the pretty heavy drop off between your multiplier and when you don't have that anymore. 13,000 damage, 33 hits, 2 incapacitations, which were right at the end of the game. 1 set on fire, and 1 destroy. On the team, I was right in the middle. 204 for the top, 172. So it looks like I'm getting a little bit more experience, possibly for surviving. They might give you a little bit more or something. I don't really know, but you can see the difference between winning and losing. It's pretty heavy. Whoops, I forgot I gotta go to personal results, and then back to here. Level up to level 3. And now we have the ship tree. So I think that'll be a good way to take a look at that. And we can end it there. And then you guys can let me know what ships you want me to give a shot. So we're going to research and purchase this. Do I have to research? I don't remember if I have to research in this game. And then once we have that, we have to get access to the destroyers. And then we move down into the battleships. So it looks like they don't have aircraft carriers in this game yet. I'm sure they're going to be here though. I don't know how they're going to make that work though. Well, there's a few options. But my main ship type is definitely destroyers. I think torpedoes are a lot of fun to use. And it looks like this only goes up to tier 7 at the moment, which I'm sure will change in the future. Because I think the PC version is now up to 10, and the mobile version is at 10. And the mobile version also has aircraft carriers, so only makes sense. But I'll probably be aiming for the Fletcher. And let's see, over here we got the Kagero, the Mogami, and the Magi. Probably work with these destroyers too, maybe. And then for the UK, it's just a Vanguard and the Lightning. I'm kind of surprised they have the British ones out so early. But it's nice in the little corner there on the right, next to the stats of it and everything. They have a little bit of history about them. Obviously, the British didn't have that many ships in their navy, at least for the ones in this game, apparently. The Vanguard is the only one made in 1946. But then you head over here and you got 175 Fletchers from 1942. 156 of the Clemsons, 1919. Not a whole lot of battleships. What about the Texas? 2? I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, that's going to be World of Warships Legends. If you guys want to see some more, let me know. And I will be happy enough to do it. And it looks like your research points are just used to get the slots. You have to get all 3 slots before you can get the next ship. At least that's the way it looks like they're doing it. Slot is locked. Earn more XP on the ship to unlock slot upgrades. Okay, so you basically just earn the experience to get the slots, and then you can research the ship. I think it's a really weird way of doing it, but if that's the way it's gonna go, then okay. Looks like you need 1,600 or 6,300 experience in order to get up to the Phoenix. Just taking a guess at what the ship XP over there is. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see some more. I got 3 days of premium time. Premium. That's why I'm getting a little bit more experience. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more, what ship line you want to see, and I will do my best to get the content out. Appreciate your time, and I hope you guys